Right, so we got over from Folkestone probably, I think, what was it, about 2 in the morning, something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
We've headed down to first stretch that we knew had some fish in it. We've just done a quick night on here because absolutely knackered. Coming across from there, I think we've been travelling for about, well, it was 4 hours for me just to get to sort of Folkestone and picking Elton up and whatnot. And then another 2-3 hours to get to where we wanted to go. So in total I think we've been awake for like 24 hours, something like that.
Yeah, not far off, is it?
Yeah, so I think the best thing was to just get our heads down, recoup in the morning. We're now heading down sort of around the French border. We're going to have a look at a few canals and bits down there. Hopefully bait some spots on the way down as well. Yeah, we'll go from there.
Where are we at then, Matt?
Right, we just arrived at the next location, which is it's quite a small stretch of canal, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're showered, fully stocked with food, we're raring to go now. There is supposed to be some big fish in here for how small it is. And we've noticed there's a couple of anglers on here as well, so it's probably a good sign. So we're just going to get some gear on and have a wander down and see if we can spot out. I can feel it in the air. Somewhere. Big carps, big tench, big bream. Fancy catching one of them muskrats or whatever they're called. I don't know. Oh, look at that! Have you ever seen such a lovingly prepared ring?
celebratory brew.
Yeah, it is actually.
Why, what's happened?
Right, so it's, well, last night was quiet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Heard the odd little show, but we couldn't quite tell what it was. I mean, no liners, nothing. So this morning we just had a wander about down the other stretch just down here. Put a bit of bait in some spots, but the clarity on the next lockdown isn't, well, it's a lot clearer than up here, and I haven't seen anything. So basically I've come back down here, freshened up the rods. I've changed rigs from bottom baits to pop-ups, a couple of long hinge rigs. I've just decided to come back a couple of foot down into the silt, and just a couple of SS2s on, with a little scattering of the black Vit B, and within 20 minutes it's tore off and we're into the first Belgian carp.
What's the plan then, Matt?
I'm going to go down Yateley angling. Well, done what, 3 nights on this stretch now?
Yeah.
Lost one and had one, so at least we've had some of that. But the shows, there's a lot of showing, but I just can't tell what they are. My hair rig's been chewed off, so I don't know what's done that. But I think we're going to head over back sort of the way we was originally, have a look at some lakes and see what we can do.
Fresh?
Oh yeah. Coffee, that paid for twice. Machine broke down.
Classic.
Yeah.
Probably because you're British, mate.
It was too much effort to try and translate that it broke down and I paid for it, so it cost me €6. So it's gonna be about midnight, I think, by the time we're finished.
Yeah, or later.
I think we're going to head down to a stretch where we was at the start, really, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty much.
Work our way down them locks. I think we're going to bait some spots, aren't we?
Yeah, we're sort of had a bit of one today.
Yeah, it was all looking good.
Yeah, it was all looking good. Turned up somewhere, all good fishing. Rod's literally just about to go out, and then got told we didn't have the right licence. And the only time you can get the licence is about 1 minute before we arrived to get it when they were open.
Yeah, we actually watched them drive off, didn't
Yeah, we watched them drive off, and they're not reopened till Sunday, so that's that out the window.
But it's one for the future, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely one to look at in the future, but for now we're just had a quick refuel, literally van full and bellies full. Thank you, Mr. McDonald's. And just going to head off and go bait some canals, and then that'll leave us with 2 full nights after that.
Yeah, to make something happen.
To make something happen, basically.
So,
What's happened?
yeah, so we've had some ups and downs at the minute, haven't we?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we clocked about, 24 hours of driving, basically, looking at other stretches and spots.
Yeah, all day, all night. Just weren't happy with anything we pulled up to, really. Got turned away from a nice big pit, didn't we? 'Cause we didn't have the right tickets.
Yeah, missed out by about a minute, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, literally a minute. The visitor centre closed, didn't it?
Yeah.
As we were pulling up, which is really helpful. But onto better things. Well, we thought better things at the time.
Yeah.
But it was a frustrating night driving round, not feeling confident or comfortable anywhere that we travelled to. And when I say travelled, we did travel.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I mean, we did that much travelling. I think we actually we crashed out in a car park for a couple of hours in the end, didn't we? I think we got there about 4 a.m, something like that.
Yeah, about that time, hoping that the ticket office would open the next morning. And classic Belgian, say they open at 10 a.m. They were not open at 10 a.m. and we weren't prepared to hang about longer.
No.
So
it was another sort of, I reckon, another hour and 10 to the next stretch, wasn't it?
yeah, hour and 10 to the next stretch from there. And yeah, when we turned up there, we couldn't get access to we couldn't get access to the whole lake, really. They decided to close it because of the winds and the storm, which is understandable but also very frustrating. Another dead end, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
But we travelled
Yeah.
more and arrived at our current destination yesterday evening, late afternoon.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And after doing a bit of walking up and down a couple of locks and stretches, we settled. You could say it was back of the wind.
Yeah, it would have been back of the wind. Yeah, it was choppy at the other end, wasn't it?
Yeah, mega choppy at the other end in them 60-mile-an-hour gusts. But yeah, we settled in a more calm part of the stretch, and yeah, it was quite night, to be honest, wasn't it?
Yeah, no liners. I didn't hear anything through the night. I mean, there's a couple of the lads up the top there, isn't there, as well? So it's got a bit of pressure on. But yeah, no signs really, was there?
No signs. But made the effort to get up early again this morning, and I mean, you could say it paid off. Just a few subtle signs in the middle of the stretch, just a little bit further up from where I was fishing. Decided to crank the rod in early doors. Quick recast of literally 6 baits over the top, and before we knew it, she was away.
Yeah, it didn't take long, did it?
No, I think I just walking back to the van to grab some more fuel for the Coleman, and just heard Matt letting out the biggest Elton. So yeah, it was a sprint back to the rods, and we were away.
waiting ages for this. €9. So, oh, it's good. What's happened?
What hasn't happened?
Yeah, it's been good, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
It's not as plain sailing as I think everyone thinks it is it?
No, definitely not, especially this time of year in these conditions that we've had.
Yeah, definitely. There's been a lot of ups and downs with lakes being closed, missing out on tickets just by minutes, sort of thing. But we had a few fish, haven't we?
Yeah, we've had a few.
I think that mirror of yours was definitely. It's made my trip basically as well. It's a mega fish.
Yeah, it was. It was.
And it's a learning curve as well, isn't it? It's one of them, for next time. A bit more streamlined, I think, next time, won't we?
I mean, I'd say we're pretty streamlined anyway.
Yeah, I think loading the van and stuff like that, it's been very organised, hasn't it? Which has helped out.
Logical.
Yeah, definitely. And then grabbing food for sort of a few days at a time, isn't it? It's worked a lot better, so we're not having to go off.
Yeah.
Because you can do a lot of miles.
Yeah, don't we know it? I reckon we've covered Belgium 3 times over.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? Top and bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, them little SS2s pulled out the bag in the end, didn't it?
Yeah, you know that. But yeah, that is the end of the trip. It's been enjoyable. Just sat at the shuttle now waiting to board whilst Matt drinks his 800th coffee from a service station this week. But no, it's been a good trip, so hopefully catch you next time.
Yeah, sounds good to me.